Gee, how am I going to handcuff this guy with no arms? Hello everyone, Falli again, and welcome back to Modded Radio. Not this time we're going to play Carriers of the Vine, and this is the old version of the map. This is a restoration of the map from the early access of the game, so let's check it out. There's no custom mission descriptions or anything other than what you just saw, so I'll spare you that. For this mission, I've decided to just go with the basic outfit again, and I've, as a form of protest, given everyone an XM8 variant, because I'm severely pissed off that the US Army has decided to name the 6 Spear the fucking XM8. You know, like, how dare you stand where he stood? A beautiful fish gun, absolutely soiled by association with that fucking abomination. Anyway, view models are cool, but they are extremely big, as you can see. I mean, this reminds me of the G36 visor in Insurgency, which is also retardedly huge. Okay, I think I talked about it before, the G36 scope, like dual optic, is pretty big, and you know, view, what would you say, like the viewpoint or whatever is relatively small compared to the optic, but it would look nothing like that in real life, you know, as someone has used it extensively in, you know, real life during their service. So I don't know. I mean, this is just kind of a limitation of the game because you can't simulate, you know, each eye individually unless you're playing in VR. Actually, maybe you don't have a VR Edge headset anymore, but maybe in hot dogs or hand grenades, I think. Okay, boys, you just what, not going to listen?
Open the door, clear it.
Well, this is something that has to be expected in modded missions, I suppose. I'll take a point then. Anyway, XM8, very good. Love that gun in Battlefield. It is 5.56, so I don't know how, you know, reliable it will be against the MLO. Yeah, this map during the
Move over there. En route.
yeah, okay, I can still set them to, I can still use the move order, that's good. Yeah, like this used to be the only mission in the game that had the MLO as a hostile faction, and you know, originally it was made for the multiplayer mode, which, you know, was scrapped at some point because, I don't know, like with that insanely high time to kill and so on, probably wasn't very fun, but okay, I mean, I have to kind of use this side view aiming again, but yeah, this is something else. I use the new MLO mod for this map, which, you know, replaces the old MLO models with the ones from A New America, so that's pretty cool. Can I order them in here? Of course not. Well, on me, boys. You move there, and red move there. Yeah, like this map was really difficult in the early access version, so I don't know, maybe we can clear it first try, probably not. Depending on, you know, how far in I die, I would probably just cut that out and, you know, get us to a similar position again. It's a bit annoying that I can't use the AI, but that's what it is, you know. XM8, beautiful gun. Like, I used to think it was in, like, Ghost Recon Advanced Warfare, but, you know, I looked it up and actually it's not, so false memories, I guess. I mean, it's featured pretty prominently in Among Us. Sorry. Battlefield Bad Company, you know, it was always kind of the, like, realistic future. Oh, this is the US Army's gun in 20 years. But yeah, that didn't pan out. It was always that thing in trials, like it performed better than the M4 or I don't know, M16, I guess, but never, better enough to justify the headache of replacing the service rifle of the entire armed forces. So, yeah, I mean the. Oh, well, that's not good. Boys, can you? Whatever. It's a problem for 5-minute future me. Okay, so this and like as you can see, the layout is different. The basic theme of the map is pretty similar. You know, this being this, I guess, former vineyard or whatever it's supposed to be, like Chesapeake Farm or whatever. Anyway.
There, move. Heading out now.
But yeah, I mean, obviously you don't fight the MLO in the base game. You fight like this, I don't know, cult, I guess. Uh-oh. Okay, I can see the rifle clipping through the window. Okay, I can see him up there. Oh, gotcha. Okay, what was that? Didn't want to reload.
Over there.
Make them stable and proceed with mission.
Okay.
Suspect is down.
Talk here. Proceed with your mission.
Get down!
Shotgun, that's not good.
Hands up! Down on your knees! There.
On my way. Element to top.
I don't think
Talk to entry team. You are
the MLO uses shotguns in the base game, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they only use FALs and these 16s. But whatever. Okay, that looks clear. Can I order them to jam it? Do they do that? Works, that's good. Maybe this one too. Trying to remember the layout of the map, but I know it's been a while. Anyway.
Going into cover. Suspect ready for trip downtown.
Keep moving.
On me.
What is time? Yeah, time to die.
Down, requesting tens.
talk to lead. Notifying medical.
Where was I? Oh yeah, Battlefield Bad Company 2, you know, obviously featured the XM8.
Move there.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if the GS36 came first or the XM8, but both kind of like in the developmental history, they're the
Support on me.
like the 556 part of the OICW. You know, when that project was cancelled, they kind of turned that into a standalone weapon. But I've actually been reading up on the FAL, right? And it's a short-stroke gas piston, so I don't really know why the US went with the direct impingement on the AR-15, you know, M16. So, like, the technology was already there right after World War II. Can you imagine if they just adopted the original plan for the FAL right in... or like, originally it wasn't 208 British, it was some, like, variation of the 796 Kurz, I think. Well, of the cartridge used in the STG-42, so... Anyway, yeah, OCW. Actually shows up in a surprising amount of games. I mean, obviously want a, you know, future badass rifle, and just a silhouette. You know, it's big, large, bulky. Oh, famous in the Half-Life 2 beta, of course. Where else? I mean, Far Cry 2.
We have a dead suspect.
It's in
Notifying Tim.
There, go.
Far Cry 1. Pretty cool, and like Far Cry 1 also has the G36, which, you know, actually didn't remember, but it's cool.
Element.
Talk to entry team. You are clear to proceed.
There, go. Move.
Okay,
Move to my front.
En route.
Right. Okay, this one's clear.
6.
Behind you.
Yeah, SW, like, I get the feeling like every 10 years or so, some country tries that shit again and it always fails. Like, it's the Korean K11, I think. Then,
There, move.
like, China had some variant of it that actually shows up in Insurgency Sandstorm for whatever fucking reason. I mean, I think it's actually in service, so I don't know, but
Stop doing now!
oh, move in clear.
Room. On me.
Like in Insurgency Sandstorm, they were really heavily courting the Chinese player base at some point. There was this
Blue. Move there.
really obnoxious, like they had planned this cosmetic pack with these super,
This is Charlie. Proceed
like,
with your mission.
I don't know, ostentatious
Over there.
Chinese costumes and shit, and you know, the player base didn't like that. Where are we taking fire from? Is it upstairs or?
Go team. Move to my front.
On my way.
Okay.
Use the
Switch
channel.
this door.
Block it.
And
Block
this
that
one.
door.
Yeah, like player base didn't like it, so they pulled back on that. But like, I don't know why they went that way. If they had just used like Chinese camo patterns or something, I'm pretty sure the player base would have really liked that. Same with fucking squad. So if you're wondering why it sounded so strange in one recording,
Provide cover.
some reason I said quad and was so embarrassed I recorded it afterwards. So anyway, squad here. Back to my original point, like OSCW in, I think the earliest depiction is in Ghost Recon, where it's also a pretty realistic depiction of it. Oh yeah, actually, that was in, I don't know if that was earlier or not, but in fucking Soldier of Fortune 2, and it was super obnoxious to use. Like, you had to set the impact point of grenades and so on manually, and you couldn't just fire it, even though, you know, in real life it has an impact fuse. You know, optionally. It's kind of always the problem with these guns, why they never take off. Like, one, complexity, you know, especially if you're thinking like the 90s, you know, microelectronics have come a very far way since then.
On the move.
You know, like, can think about like, okay, you have the computing power now in the size of, you know, like a matchbox or whatever, and back then you needed this giant block, but even then. I think the main concern with it is just weight. Like, this is also why I don't like I never liked like underbarrel grenade launchers and stuff. You need it maybe 1% of the time, but you have to carry all that shit 100% of the time. So same with these. Okay, where's my squad? Okay, well, that's not terrifying at all, thankfully. Defeated by a staircase again, I see. Happens to the best of us. Wait. What? Okay, maybe they're afraid of heights. Can just...
You got point.
Search and secure.
I guess they were stuck or something. Maybe union mandated break. Anyway. Oh yeah, I jumped this one. Hoisted by my own petard.
Ready to hit the road. Jumping.
Where did you go? Oh, what?
Suspect ready to go.
Okay, just fucking run off. I really like that, actually. Makes it, you know, a bit more challenging for me. Well, now we're taking fire. Just generally not ideal. Yeah, I'll be with you in a second. Underbarrel grenade launchers, right? It would be cool if they added those, but I can see why they probably won't. Like, this law enforcement setting is kind of
Put your hands up.
one scenario where I can actually see, you know, pretty good argument for those master key shotguns. You know, like in a military setting, your door breaching with a shotgun is already extremely niche case, and well, now you're carrying this, you know, I don't know, 5-pound attachment on your gun all the time, even though you need it, you know, less than 1% of the time you're carrying your gun. But yeah, we have to go upstairs here somewhere, somehow, yeah, somehow. And master key, I mean, that's what it's called. Master key was intended for, you know, use as a door breaching tool, but I think most people know it from Modern Warfare 2. Oh, fuck. Well, shit. I'll just get us back to this point. Well, you know, complacency kills and all that. I'll just get us back to more or less the same spot, then I'll report back.
You are go.
Over there.
Moving out. Hands now.
Let's use a different tactic, one I call meat shield, where I just use my AI as bait.
Move there.
Okay, we're in a fucking high-octane gunfight here, so obviously I can't, you know, not show you that. In case you're wondering, I decided to give myself the carbine, well, not the carbine, I had the carbine, the PDW version, the XM8, in the naive hope that it would be, you know, less fucking huge, but ha! Go there, boys. Are you not happy to die for me? I don't really like that, actually. Oh, I got to reload. Okay, cool.
Put your hands up.
Yeah, well, oops. What, are you fucking kidding me, actually? Yeah, tag me and keep moving, you sacks of shit. Well, you know. Okay, these guys can actually suck my dick, and I've given myself the LMG version this time, so, you know, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I've never really been much of a nice guy, but, you know, I'm done pretending. Say hello to my little friend. Me, a geologist. Anyway, I'll cut out some less interesting parts again. You know, I'll show you the second floor of this building, and then we'll report back how it all goes.
Get down on your knees.
Ah,
Lead to talk.
ace in a day, I guess.
You are clear to proceed.
Fall behind me.
Got your six.
You know, it does wonders for my mood to just fucking cut these bastards down. Food for thought, really.
Down on your knees. Get down and keep your hands up. Hands on your head. Do it now.
Well, let's continue talking about my beloved XM8. Like, seeing the action, right, and the reloading and so on, it really does look very similar to the G36, so... But it was just... Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, this is the floor I didn't get to. Pretty dark. This is pretty bright. Did you know most cats are actually short or nearsighted, short or far-sighted. I think that's really cute. Anyway, something with that membrane for, you know, reflecting light back around the eye so they can see better in low light conditions. So, you know, it's actually not me pulling down my night vision device. This is me just hyping myself up so I can see better in the dark, you know, being a cat and all. Anyway, yeah, I mean, with that exposed action, it's also the charging handle and so on. It really does look very similar to the G36, so fall on this.
Proceed with mission.
Oh, yeah, it would be fucking badass if they could jump on grenades,
Hands up! Put your hands up!
but I don't think they do that. What was that game? It was some Medal of Honor where the AI would do that on occasion, just jump on grenades,
See
but
those hands! Hands up! Do it now!
I don't know.
Hands up! Above your head! Hands up now! Drop to your knees!
Examate. Shit. Yeah. Not very nice. This is also not fucking nice, shooting at me. Can you guys just move there? Please? I push you outside, maybe.
Move to my front. On the way.
You take cover behind those boxes like a 2008 third-person shooter guy. Okay, I mean, this is clearly an impasse. It doesn't look very good, but... What? Okay, thought I saw some guy running behind the fountain there, but apparently not. I wonder if that fountain is a reference to Where of the Gun. Till that day, I guess.
Proceed with
I mean, how many rounds does that hold? 60, I mean... This is the fucking Beta C draw magazine that I talked about in the Heat mission. Right, it's supposed to hold 100 rounds, but couldn't get it to work unless I only loaded, you know, 60, so...
Hands up above your head!
Judge, paint yell, yeah, it's me when I get hurt. Paint yell!
Down on your goddamn knees! Now. Down on your knees! There, move.
Yeah, boys. Yeah, like G36 and Far Cry, which I found pretty interesting. Yeah.
Provide cover. Hands up now! On me.
Uh-oh.
Raise your hands now! Police!
Holy fucking shit, boys. Yeah, this is a pretty tough one, I guess. Jesus Christ.
this talk. EMTs and trailers are standing by.
You know, the idiotic thing about the health system is, like, the color of the paper doll and so on doesn't actually matter. It's not like Max Payne 2 or something, or Max Payne 1 where it, you know, fills in, and if it's completely red you die. No, that doesn't matter. That just body part damage. What actually matters, what tells you how much health you have, is the fucking outline. You know, I don't know who came up with that, but oh, 2 guys dead. That's not ideal.
Get down! I want to see hands!
Continue with your mission.
Over there. On the move. Blue. There. On the way.
Okay, I mean, we still have like Now remember, you always...
Officer down. We need Thames right away.
Entry team, this is Talk.
Oh.
Notifying medical.
Put your fucking hands up. Hands on your head. Move. Police, hands up.
If you watch the video from Forgotten Weapons about the XM8, pretty sure like the internals are exactly the same as the G36, you know, like short stroke gas piston AR, so you know, nothing super exciting there, but had this for the time really interesting attachment system, you know, like you could, it was proprietary obviously, but you could quickly change optics and stocks and, you know, underbarrel attachments and so on, which, you know, that had been adopted by the US Army, US military. Might not be seeing Picatinny rails these days, but that system, so. I mean, maybe that's ultimately why it wasn't adopted, you know, obviously.
Get down now. Down on the ground now.
Oh, I heard you, buddy.
Get down. Leave the talk. We got a dead
Christ, man.
Talk to element.
Oh, there's a fucking setup too. Well, let's check this out. I mean, it is a vineyard, so it's a wine cellar, I guess, but to put candles on wine that's ripening? Probably not. Wouldn't that have ruined the taste or something? You know, like from getting too hot. Okay, what's this fucking root canal bullshit? Don't remember this part at all, actually. XM8, I don't know. Is there an XM8 in Girls Frontline? I mean, there probably is, but can't remember. Like, doesn't really have a prominent place, I guess. Then again, I mostly played Girls Frontline 2, not 1. I mean, still play it, but...
Blue team. Dynamic movement. Move and clear.
Yeah. Really testing my patience here, buddy. Just have you know, I'll write you all up. You know, don't think you're getting promoted anytime soon. Don't give me those fucking puppy eyes either. Well.
Get down on your knees. Hands up. Move over there.
They're down.
Talk to lead. Notifying trailers.
Swan. Like a beautiful swan. He emerges from, I don't know, something. M14. Don't think I've probably conveyed yet how much I fucking hate it. Well, no I did. Really hate it. You know, I actually considered using the
Move to my front.
G3 for this mission, but I don't know. I mean, obviously against MLO guys, and the hand, I guess, you want to use heavy hitting
Move there.
7.62 battle rifles, but yeah, I don't know, I thought it would be more interesting. Give everyone the XM8,
I'm moving.
which I'm now severely regretting.
There. Move.
Heading out now.
But yeah, I think that's really cool from the mod page, or from the modder rather, that there's...
On my way.
Over there.
Moving out.
Holy shit, guys.
LSPD, don't move. On my 6.
Can I at least bother you to follow me? Gee, how am I going to handcuff this guy with no arms?
Get down. I want to see hands.
Some fresh air, let's get back inside. You can kind of see that this was, you know, an earlier version of the game, you know, it's not super detailed, but kind of like these rolling hills. I don't know, looks kind of nice. Oh, that's just fucking heat. What's it called? Like these heat waves? No, not heat waves, these. You know what I mean. Yeah, for some reason they also show up in the game when you like shoot a gun full auto. Like, see that? I don't know why they added that feature. I've never in my life seen something like that, and just makes it super annoying if you're aiming. Can I walk up here? And oh, obviously not. You know, there's two thin wires here. It's fucking. I mean, ooh, can I cut? Oh no, this is just a lockpick. I mean, it's always been something video games. It's a bit silly, like how they, like where you can walk and where you can't, right? But maybe Judge just doesn't want to disturb these beautiful grapes. And would you even grow grapes? I mean, California, yeah. I mean, it's pretty. Okay, I can't walk down here either. I can't blame the modder for stuff like that because it's just how it was in the main game, I think. But still, I don't know. Still how it. Oh, still a bit silly. Anyway, I like these heat thingies. I don't know. Wouldn't even call that realistic, you know. I've shot an MG3, which, you know, famously gets pretty hot. And I didn't notice anything like that, you know, so. Misaimed realism, maybe? I don't know. Like, I only recently noticed that, but there's actually gun smoke coming from your guns, and, you know, they follow the barrel around when you move, you know, your gun, so that's cool. Like, the last game where I noticed that was Left 4 Dead 2, actually, so pretty cool, underrated feature. How am I going to do this shit? I mean, go through here, I guess.
There.
En route.
I seen your Lance Corporal.
Hands on your head, now! Move there.
Moving out.
Hands up! Do it now! Get on the ground, now! There.
On the move.
Hands up! Drop to your knees!
Yeah, this is also from the base game. Like the mission description talks about a cop being
One wounded civilian.
ambushed.
Medical.
Dock to entry team. EMTs and trailers are standing by.
There, move.
En route.
You're done, buddy?
On me.
I'm with
Tie
you.
them down.
I'm coming in to handcuff you.
Yeah, I'm being a bit more
Suspect isn't going anywhere.
careful now. You know, I don't want to fucking die. I mean, obviously, but, you know, especially not now.
Hands up!
Hmm.
Move over there.
On the move.
Did it? Laundry. I mean, I think I talked about that briefly, like the logistics of having these custom uniforms for terrorists and so on. I mean, with the MLO, kind of. I think it's a really cool added touch that the uniforms or like the symbols look like they were, you know, spray painted or spray painted onto existing clothes, or,
Move to my front.
you know, like just written with Sharpie. So that's cool. If you think about real life terrorist group, also somehow get flags and so on. So I don't know. I mean, maybe not so difficult in real life either.
Get down on your knees!
Especially, you know, if there's openly armed
Provide support.
militant groups running around, then, you know, state institutions have obviously already a very severely limited ability to, you know, enforce rule of law. So if you just show up to some
Stay on me.
clothing factory or whatever and say, yeah, you know, print us 500 flags, you know, there's not much recourse they have. Yeah, wedge the door.
Wedge is good to go.
But is it though?
Jammed it.
Jam it in.
Door.
Wedge here.
You know, they talk about the MLO kind of mirroring your SWAT team and so on. Their tactics, but I think it would be a lot cooler if they actually, you know, did door breaching and so on in like 4-man groups instead of... Oh, I see you. Think you can trick me here, buddy.
Flash bandit and clear.
Oh, what silly me.
Get down and keep your hands up. There, go.
Moving.
Hands on your head. Do it now. Get down.
Was very noble sacrifice.
Entry team to talk. We got an officer down.
Lead, this is Talk. Proceed with mission.
AK-102, okay. I mean, I know that's from the base game, but I don't think I've seen the MLO use it, so... Yeah, I mean, they...
We have
Nice
one
work,
suspect
entry
down.
team. First round's on me tonight.
Yippee! Be my guest to do it better. Anyway, we're back in the headquarters. That's it for this map. It's extremely difficult, as you have seen, you know, with me fumbling through it several times. Doesn't help that the AI doesn't really work, so that's something that should be fixed. I remember in the early access, just before, you know, we moved into the full release, the AI also didn't really work on this map, so maybe, I don't know, something with the map architecture messes with the AI or the path finding or something, but then being unable to breach doors and so on is not so great. I mean, I can't really blame the mapper for the layout or anything. It's pretty cool, you know, it's fun. There's no civilians to rescue, it's just terrorist hunting. So I think this is a map that's going to be really fun in multiplayer. You know, hopefully the modder updates it, or the mapper, so, you know, pathfinding works. Yeah, other than that, yeah, I'm really happy with the XM8 mod. You know, we have the carbine, which I used in the beginning, then the PDW, the rifle, marksman, now the LMG. I think stat-wise they're all the same, but it's still really cool that you have these, you know, okay, these, you know, versions of it. That's just, I like variety in games, so that's really cool. Yeah, other than that, kind of running out of custom maps. I still have the SWAT 4 missions on the back burner. I'm going to play through all of those at some point. And yeah, fun little map, probably a lot of fun in multiplayer. It's going to be really great if they can get the AI to work. Other than that, that's going to be it from me for this episode. I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Until then, have a good one.